well-respected member of the black community, Tyler Okonamo, also known as Tyler the Creator, issued an official statement describing his stance about rising alleged colonizer rapper Ian. Well, in theory, that's what the internet thinks happened. He didn't actually go into detail about who he was referring to in a now viral interview with Mav Carter.
White kid, regular like Caucasian man, and he's like mocking Future and Gucci Mane like rap music.
But Tyler the Creator definitely had some choice words and basically called out a Caucasian man cosplaying as an Atlanta rapper, basically mocking Gucci Mane, Young Jeezy, and other rappers from that time period and rap music in general. The very fact that fans all over the world took this as an Ian diss honestly speaks volumes to how the general rap audience views Ian in the first place, because this was really just a fill-in-the-blank moment, but everyone knew exactly who he was talking about, which is honestly hilarious. When you look at how Post Malone recently stated in an interview that he became an alcoholic while dealing with the backlash of being labeled a culture vulture, I'd say Ian is damn near 1.5 songs away from taking his career into a country music direction. Ever since he started bubbling in the underground, Ian has been a pretty controversial figure in the rap world, while his stands, who are totally not bots, have argued he's the hardest in the rap game, even better than Tyler the Creator or the rappers that he rips off like Yeet or King Costin. The broader rap world pretty much breathed a sigh of relief and co-signed what Tyler was talking about, pretty much agreeing that dude's music is more mid than the nigga Malcolm. I guess the main argument that his haters have is he has no identity of his own, and that he's essentially a vanillatized rendition of your favorite rappers all put in a blender. The real question I'm getting here is Ian really a whitewashing rap music connoisseur, or is he a legitimate MC with staying power to push him to the biggest places in the industry like Eminem or Mac Miller? Man, today we gotta get into the Ian conversation and finally answer the question, what is he to the culture? Is he a vulture, or is he really the best rapper out right now, man? We're finna get into it right now. We might even get into whether or not he gets an N-word pass as well. But before we get into that, man, I need you to do something for me, man. Like, comment, subscribe. We finna run up this video, man. Make sure you hit that merch link in the description at staysafeworld.com. You already know what's going on. Road to 100K. Hit that notification bell so whenever I post, y'all tune in right away. Man, let's get into this. So I'm gonna be the first to admit I definitely got a white rapper hall of fame. I am a black person. A lot of people in this channel for some reason in the comments try to say I'm Caucasian. Y'all are just wrong. Go look back at the videos, man. But I'm just saying, even though I'm black, I gotta have a white rapper hall of fame. I know every black person has one, you know? Not every single person who raps and is white is a colonizer. It's more about how you approach it rather than anything. We gotta give credit to the great white contributors to the genre like Eminem, Beastie Boys, Mac Miller, you know, some of the greatest Caucasian men to bear the honor of being a rapper or rap associated group. The one argument that shows that these couple of rappers are some of the best to do it is that they don't mock the culture. They contributed to the culture and added something that was very brand new. And sure, Eminem used to rock do-rags in the 2000s, which was questionable at best, but each one of these guys didn't really seem to put a mockery to the genre. They built their own sound, created an actual narrative around themselves that was unique, and it gave them a lot of fans from all walks of life, all colors, creeds, sexual denominations, you know, everyone. These are not the people I'm going to be talking about in this video. Today we're talking about people like Ian, someone who has a privileged background, you know, showing imagery of their privileged white silver spoon background, while at the same time rapping about the same type of stuff that you hear on a trap record. There's a lot of people right now that tend to forget that rap is a pretty minority dominated culture, and that is a very important reason why a lot of the people that you see that are in rap are people coming out of the trenches. It's the type of profession that scammers, trappers, skaters, miscreants, all the outcasts of society who couldn't really get a fair chance at living a normal everyday life allowed them to pursue something different. It's like a last-ditch effort for people with an actual story to tell, and that is what seems to offend a lot of people who listen to Ian. When you go back to Ian's background, or should I just go by his full name, Ian O'Neal Smith, you kind of get the sense that dude is a chip off the old Mayo block. He was born in the St. Louis area area before moving and growing up in the Dallas area. He grew up athletic, playing multiple sports, and some of these sports, really all of these sports, are some of the most Caucasian sports of all time. A yearbook photo of him leaked last year that showed that he was on the crew team as the captain. You don't know, that's rowing, very rich person sport, along with playing rugby, which is like the Jim Crow version of football, and apparently was so good at water polo that he went to Clemson for it. Let's just think for 1 minute. Have y'all ever seen a black person playing water polo? I'm just wondering. When I first saw this, I felt that this had to be Photoshop. You know, you think bro would have played basketball or football or something, but nah, bro legit played sports that literally are borderline segregated. You know, you gotta be wealthy to play crew. You gotta be wealthy to play water polo. You gotta be wealthy. Well, you don't have to be wealthy to play rugby, but I've never seen a black person on this continent playing rugby. You know, I'm just gonna keep it 100. And it's kind of ironic if you think about it. Bro out here rapping like the reincarnation of Waka Flocka Flame. It would be different if bro had a little bit of seasoning, but it seems like he got the type of seasoning that you'd see in boiled chicken. He's the boiled chicken of the rap game, bruh. I feel like his biggest redeeming quality though, if we're gonna keep it real, is the fact that during school and in college, he produced and basically got on from producing for big rappers like Isaiah TG and other people in the underground, which developed his sound. And that could really explain a lot of how he moves. So you gotta say he took the time to study the game, but it remains to be seen if this is a cash grab or if he has a legitimate reason to really be in the game. Because to me, that is the ultimate decider of whether or not he's a culture vulture or not. While producing does give him some more points for authenticity, the major thing that many people have a problem with, Tyler the Creator included, is his image. I guess it's more of his image combined with his subject matter that he raps about. Bro be damn near writing about trap bars like thank God I made it home tonight type shit, but at the end of the day, he portrays a very posh white lifestyle. It's like a weird juxtaposition that could definitely have people thinking he's mocking the culture. From his valedictorian cover where he's rocking his Sperry's and button up, basically making an emphasis of his whiteness, to him being in his On the Block video where he's posted up with his all Caucasian family members in front of an American flag at a plantation barbecue type vibe. I guess you could really consider it a meme rapper type realm, but the joke isn't really that funny at all. I mean, maybe it's not funny because it's meant to be marketed not to the general rap community, but marketed to people that look kind of like him, you know? I sincerely believe that the guy who signed Ian Booth Diem, an executive vice president at Columbia Records, was looking to tap into an audience of people that look just like him. An audience that's gonna spend their parents' hard-earned money to cop merch, go to shows, pay for meet and greets, you know, be very benign. They're not gonna pull up and shoot you or rob you. It's a win-win. It's crazy because ever since Tyler's, you know, basically coming out and speaking against this guy Booth Diem has come out and basically called Tyler out for hating on the youth, which is a crazy way of actually saying that this guy is hating on my money move. It's honestly kind of like gentrifying the culture, but it's from within the culture. A lot of people have been drawing parallels with this and an episode of Atlanta, season 4, episode 6, called Young White Avatar. If you're not familiar, the show basically plays a comical role in describing a person like Ian or like Justin Bieber, basically a white guy who gets signed or mentored by a black guy for the black guy's financial gain. An almost mirror instance of what happened to Justin Bieber. You know, he got discovered by Usher. He's Usher's young white avatar. Ian got discovered by Booth Diem. He's Booth Diem's young white avatar. He's basically his way of making money. But this Booth Diem dude, you know, is basically kind of interesting because he's essentially profiting for this black guy. But this Booth Diem dude works for Columbia, which definitely knows what he's doing. He's not completely innocent because even though he signed him, I'm sure Columbia is getting the majority of the profits, if not all the profits, all the substantial profits in this scenario. So it's like, at the end of the day, the money's just going back to the same people who are making fun of this culture, you know? But I do see the importance of having people like Ian because now people that are in school, they all have someone that looks like them and they're gonna be super happy and they're gonna follow rap music in general because they're gonna be like, we got Ian, the best spitter in the game. But honestly, it is kind of a mockery because bro's music, I'm gonna keep it 100. It's not very inspiring. I'm not gonna say it's bad. It's just not very inspiring. It's like all the other rappers that you could be listening to, it's all that just watered down and mid. It's super mid. Like it's like the equivalent of radio pop music from the early 2000s that's forgettable mid is that realm of mid. Like it's like a total cash grab. It doesn't seem like there's any love put into this music whatsoever. The only love is the actual image. Like bro loves to portray his super whiteness and talk about how white he is in his image, but then actually rap differently. So that's the only part that I really see the love getting into. What do I think about the future of this, I really don't think there is a future of this. I feel like someone else is gonna come and fill the void. There's gonna be another white rapper like Yeet that's really gonna inspire the youth again. Bro's probably gonna get forgotten about like Ugly God, but he's not gonna have to worry because he has a college education and things that he can fall back on, so he doesn't ever have to worry about going and shooting someone like Ugly God did. But at the end of the day, it's unfortunate that the culture is being sold and gentrified, and I feel like Tyler the Creator, you know, multi-Grammy winning artist, probably should be someone that we should listen to when talking about this type of thing. Even though Ian's a producer, you know, Tyler's a producer and he knows what he's talking about, I feel like he had a very valid point, man. But hey, let me know in the comments what y'all think. Y'all think this is a Post Malone situation, or y'all think this is a Mac Miller situation, man? We got to get down to the nitty gritty. Let me know what y'all think, man. Real say shit. You already know what's going on, man. Peace.